Okay, so PaidLancer here. We're going to be talking about getting your first big break in online remote work. So how I got my first big break was, it was actually through meeting a friend. And it was actually through going the extra mile. So in this example, what happened to me was a friend of a friend had done bad work for a business partner, and they were displeased. And they had used some of the code that we had written, part of it, but they had not followed through and finished up with the work. And so I had nothing to do with the actual project itself, but what I did was, because it was something that I was a part of, I decided to go in and make it right because the other person chose not to make it right. So I went in there, I told this business person, I said, I will go and make it right on behalf of our agency, and we'll make it right, even though we have no involvement in it really. And what it did was, it showed that I cared, and what that person did was, it was just the start of a great business relationship that I've had for years and I treasure much. Even if I'm not, or we're not doing business with them anymore, we can still be friends on a different level. But what I can tell you is, getting your first big project is about taking risk. Getting your first big project, you might not know when this project's going to be a big one, or should I say, you may not know where it's going to come from. But what you can do is, you can be prepared. What you can do is, you can be willing to give more value than you take. You can be willing to help people with no expectation of things in return. And when you're able to do that, people will look out for you when you looked out for them. And they may be able to put people in your path, or put people in your way that you would have never met without them. Some of the ways that you can start getting your big breaks is by being discoverable. Meaning, be on Instagram. If you're a designer, you should be on Dribbble, you should be on Instagram, you should be on these sites, you should be on Twitter. Post something interesting every day. There's a book that I read called Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. And basically he talks about having a cabinet of curiosities. Basically, show people what makes life interesting for you. Show people what you're excited about. Show people new designs, what you do, what your life's about, and they will care. They'll care. And the right people will. Maybe not everyone, but that's all you need. Thanks for watching.